adventure bikes. Practical, comfortable, fast, incredibly popular today, and I can see why, but personally, I feel they're lacking that little bit of character and soul potential.
Stopping you right there, mate. Stopping you right there.
Ah.
Just so happen to have V85.
Moto Guzzi.
Moto Guzzi.
Fantastic. Thanks.
No problem.
Take it out for a spin?
You'll love it, let me know.
We'll let you know, sir. Very kind barman there. Right, Moto Guzzi V85 it is. Let's go for a spin and see if this adventure bike has the soul and character that is missing in a lot of adventure bikes. The Moto Guzzi V85, there he is. What a man, what a landlord. Thank you, sir. The V85, guys. Such a characterful bike. Gonna go over today a little bit of a video on the emotions and the character that this bike can provide. So the landlord at the pub there was just telling me he got this secondhand. It's a 2019 model. He bought it for just over £6,000, and for £6,000, when you compare this bike to other adventure bikes that are coming in well over £10,000 nowadays, and look, don't get me wrong, they're fantastic bikes, other adventure bikes, practical, comfortable, like I was saying, they're fast, incredibly capable, but I personally do feel that they're lacking that character and soul, really, and the V85 really could be the antidote to that problem. It is such a characterful motorbike. Just jumping on immediately, you've got that transverse 90-degree V-twin air-cooled engine, and as soon as you fire it up, it is just oodles and oodles of character. If you've never ridden this bike before and you like characterful bikes, get on it, seriously. And because the V-twin's 90-degree transverse, it's very similar to a BMW GS Boxer. If you've ever ridden one, it sort of shakes from side to side. The whole bike is shaking when you start it up. A lot of people see that as a downfall in modern bikes today. I think people getting carried away with people are getting distracted for a minute. People are getting carried away with how smooth and how refined and how fast bikes can be, modern bikes today, and that's really nice. I do really appreciate that. However, they do start to lose a bit of soul and character. They really do. Like, hopping back on this bike, haven't ridden one for so long, you start it up and you're like, oh god, this is just like immediate, instant gratification of riding a motorcycle. You're really just involved. You can feel every bit of the bike working, especially that engine, which is really nice. It's almost similar to like hopping on a Harley Davidson, or like a classic like Triumph T100 or a Scrambler, or blah, 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 those loud bikes full of character. You've got that on this bike, but with the practicalities of adventure as well. Get out on some faster roads, 50 miles an hour here, and it's incredibly comfortable. There's a few points about this bike. The seat is really comfortable. One of the possibly the comfiest seat on an adventure bike I've ever sat on, actually, so kudos Guzzi. Lovely seat. Riding position's fantastic. You're sitting just neutral upright, nice wide handlebars. The wind protection's very good, so he's fitted a guy who's lended me the bike for today. He's fitted a little spoiler here, extra there, which you can raise and lower. Wind protection's really good. It's comfy. I'm cruising along in 5th gear at 650 miles an hour, and yeah, it's actually really smooth. So for cruising for long distances, you have the character of that engine throbbing away at the low speeds when you want to look cool and feel the engine. But at these, if you're actually on an adventure or on a tour and going longer, I could do this for a long time. It's a really comfortable place to be, the Guzzi. Now, some would see this as a unique, possibly Italian quirk. It has cruise control, very good. I, and including the current owner, have not been able to work out whether the cruise control works or not. There's a little button down here with a white spot on. No idea what that does. Apparently the dealer, even at Moto Guzzi, guy was like, oh, what's this do? What's this button after the cruise control? He's like, yeah, we don't know. We don't actually, no one knows what that does. So, I find that quite amusing. And that, I'm sure the cruise control did work out of factory. Maybe it just needs a few electronical tweaks, but neither of us can find out how to get it working at the moment, which is quite funny. The Guzzi, Moto Guzzi, has a 23 litre tank, so a large tank for your adventures there, which is nice. Right, how do I turn this bike off? There she is, with the key. That'll do it, Redding. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it there. Just when you're sitting still, this engine is so characterful. A lot of people will hate it because it's it'll be too vibey for them, too jumpy. But if you're really into your characterful bikes and you like your sort of, what are we doing? Don't want to get this wrong. Let's put some Supreme in. Why not? If you like your characterful bikes and looking cool bikes, this is just such an event to ride, honestly. Oh my god. Whoops. That's an extremely powerful pump. Alright, no smoking. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, sorry Guzzi, I got some fuel on you. I never hurt anyone. She'll be alright. Sorry, thank you. Hi, number 1 please. Appreciate it, have a good day. Thank you very much. Lovely little fuel stop. Oh, sorry Guzzi, I got some fuel on her. That's the most powerful fuel pump I've ever used. Don't know if you can see this. Look at the shake on the bike. When you rev it, she jolts to the side. I really like that character. If you've ever ridden the other Guzzi, like the V7, they also do the same thing. Obviously, thank you. Because of the engine. Thank you very much. Turning up to a bit of a biker spot here. Let's see if anyone looks at the Guzzi. How do we get in? Probably in there. We'll go around, ride past everyone. Oh yes, look at this everyone. You're going to get some looks here. I've probably gone completely the wrong way. Yeah, having a good look, absolutely love it. Very good. That's the thing about the Guzzi. It's not a standard adventure bike. That is the unique point about this bike. It really is. If I pulled up here in a GS or a Honda Africa Twin or something, I don't think anyone would have taken a second glance. However, these old bikers there are having a good look at the Guzzi. Okay, a little change of heart. We're going to go over the specs, but I looked on Google Maps and there's a place, an oyster shack and seafood bar here, so I mean, it had to be done, 100%. I'm going for, hopefully, a prawn bap, maybe? Maybe that's the number. Let's go and have a look. Okay guys, so a bit of a detour here. I'm getting carried away, but this is what the Moto Guzzi does to you, and this is what motorbiking's all about. Riding around, enjoying your bike, feeling cool, and just going to nice places, enjoying the character. Right, look at this burger. Scallops, bacon, dribble some lemon on top. Oof, coffee. So for just over £6,000, second-hand 2019 model, you're getting a lot of motorbike for your money. Just the beating heart. Oh, it's quite warm still. A genuinely air-cooled V-twin in an adventure bike. So rare and unique. If you feel like you've got a bike that's just not gelling with you, it's not hitting that sweet spot when you're out riding, which I do get sometimes, this bike will do it. This bike will wake you up, and it does hit that that spot you need to itch. Front brakes are actually really nice. One to mention, it's two 320mm discs with radially mounted 4-piston Brembo calipers. Front brakes are really good. And to the rear brakes, never as important, but it's a single 260mm disc with a, check my notes, 2-piston caliper and ABS. Coming in on the scales at 229 kilograms wet weight, ready to ride. Right, let me know what you think about the looks in the comments. It's definitely a special looking bike. Few unique features. I really like the high mudguard at the front, sort of a nod towards that adventure style. Looks really cool. The Moto Guzzi touches with the logo there. There's one there. There's one on the front here. They're dotted around, you keep on finding them, it's cool. Moto Guzzi in the seat here. Moto Guzzi up on the dash there. So Guy, the owner of this motorbike, has put on the SW Motec little bag here on the rear. Really handy. He keeps his waterproofs in it, a few on-the-go tools. This also actually stretches out to come a little bit higher, so you can actually fit a fair bit in there. It's a really cool bag. Check that out on the SW Motec website. He's fitted a little cable here. Could be cut through, but just for popping down to shops and stuff, nice little extra bit of security. You can't just grab the bag and run off. Check out the screen when I turn her on. Let me know what you think of the dash as well. Nice startup. So Guy has the screen set in a black mode, so you have a white background or a dark sort of black background. I think the black background looks really nice, better than the white. Matches this colour spec as well. So there's this colour spec, the silver with the black, which is like very smart. I'd describe it as, it's very smart. It's sort of James Bondy. It's like gunmetal grey, really sleek, looks really class. The other spec of the 2019 model is red and white, which I also think looks fantastic, completely different. It looks very retro, the red and white model, and I think it's like red, white and yellow. I think there's a blue and a white one as well, which looks cool. As you get up to around sort of 4,500 RPM, the engine's got a hell of an induction noise. It's a real barker. So she's not super powerful, guys, but I'd describe it as quite a wholesome power delivery, if that makes any sense. It's a really sort of lovely. Yeah, she's really nice. She's a friendly ride. You just, I mean, how many times I can say this word, characterful. It just fills you with just sort of love for it. It's It's full of character. It's not sporty, it's not leaning in quickly, but by no means is she lazy. It's a really comfortable handling. You've got these really nice wide handlebars that you can just counter steer into each corner, and you're just sort of flowing with the road. You're not hunting anything, going too fast. It's just really comfortable, neutral handling dynamics. You know what? Just riding back into town here, back to the pub, I think I've come up with the name for this bike and the vibe of this bike to perfectly sum it up. This is cool. I love riding through a tunnel. I was turning the camera on. I'm having so much fun just riding at the moment. Motorbikes are so good for your mental health. Feeling a bit tired today, you know, just general. If anyone struggles with mental health, they'll know what I mean. You have your off days, but you go out for a ride. Don't push anything. Don't force anything. Just go for a ride. Give it an hour or two, and your whole system just starts to calm down a bit. The nervous system starts to chill out. You become more in the moment. And now I'm in a really good mood. I'm having a really nice ride. I mean, this is not a scenic road, but I'm really enjoying this. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there. So shout out to anyone that struggles mentally. Get out on your bike, just chill out. Don't force it, but just go for a very nice, slow, chilled ride. Anyway, back to what this bike feels like. I've summed it up. I'm just thinking about it then, having a good time thinking about it. It's the Harley Davidson of adventure bikes. Boom. There you go. What do you think? I think it is. Air-cooled V-twin. Looks cool. Thrubbing along. Plenty of torque. Stylish. Comfortable. Sounds good. It's got its down points, like it's a little bit heavier. It's not the sharpest handling bike money can buy. It's got its quirks here and there, but that's what people love about Harley Davidsons. I think that's the unique thing about them. And yeah, this is the adventure bikes of Harley Davidsons. Many thanks for watching the video. Maybe next we'll do a video with the owner of this bike, with Guy, and let me know if you want to see that, see what his thoughts are on the bike as an owner. See why he rides biking, because he's got his own unique ways, like we all do for riding motorbikes. So we could do a little interview, maybe we'll have a couple of pints in the pub. Let me know what you think. Could be a good idea for a video, and just a general chat about motorbikes. Right, many thanks for watching, team. I shall see you in the next video. It's been Red Ang Revival. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. Ride safe out there. Ciao Bella.